Hi, readers. Welcome back to another reading lesson. Today we are going to continue practicing figuring out the main topic of a nonfiction text and gathering those facts, okay? So let's review. Remember, nonfiction books have real information or facts. A fact is something that is always true. It's real information. Take a look at our example. The sun gives off heat and light. That is a fact. I love the sun is not a fact. That's an opinion, okay? And nonfiction readers pay attention to those facts because that helps us grow our knowledge about a topic. So we want to gather up all those facts and help us learn more about something. We talked last week about how strong readers notice the main topic. Remember, the main topic is what the text is mostly about. Okay, we do this while we're reading nonfiction books. Last week, we talked about how we find the main topic. Remember, we have a job before we read, during reading, and after reading. Let's review. Before we read, remember, we need to look at the title and skim those text features. We did this with our ants book. Remember, we looked at the title? That was easy, right there, ants. Then we looked at some of those text features. We looked at the table of contents, which has all these headings about ants. Ants all around, ants at home, the Ant-Man, ants life, worker ants, ants with wings, superhero ants, what's for dinner, hooray for ants, and the picture glossary. So this book is seeming like a lot of facts about ants. Then we took a look at one of the photographs inside, and this showed us a photograph of an ant. So we looked at the title, we looked at the text features. Our next job is to make a prediction. What will this text be about? Well, what do you think, friends? Let's hear it. If you said ants, you are probably right. We have the title that says ants and lots of ant headings in that table of contents, and we have a photograph of ants right here. Let's keep going. During our reading, we need to remember to stop and think. We need to keep thinking, what does this author keep telling me about? Okay, let's do this together for our ants book. Ants all around. Do you know how many ants live in the world? More than 10 quadrillion. That's a lot of ants. Ants live in fields and forests. They live under sidewalks too. Ants are everywhere. Well, friends, let's think. What does this author keep telling me about? Is it about ants still? Yeah, this author is teaching us about where ants are and how ants are everywhere. All right, friends, let's read the next page. An ant is an active insect. Its tiny waist helps it bend and wiggle through tunnels. Look, a label. Right here, there's the waist. Its 6 strong legs creep and crawl. There's the legs pointing to it. Its 2 large eyes see the world. Wow. Its super tough jaws munch and crunch. There it is. Its long feelers touch and tap. This is a wood ant. All right, friends, time to stop and think. What does this author keep telling us about? What do you think? Let's hear it. If you said ants, yeah, this author is continuing to teach us more about ants through this diagram here. Let's keep reading. Ants at home. 1 ant, 2 ants, 3 ants, 4. See 1 ant and you'll see lots more. Ants live in large groups. A group of ants is called a colony. Word bites. Bold word. Colony. A group of ants that lives together. Some colonies have millions of ants. Army ant colony. So cool. So friends, time to stop and think. What does the author keep telling us about? What do you think? Let's hear it. Yeah, this author is continuing to teach us about ants by telling us how ants live together in a colony. All right, now that we're done reading, we have to think back, okay? We have to think, what is the book mostly about? And what is the big idea the author wants to teach us? Okay, let's think back. Remember that cover page in the title? Remember we read about ants all around, how ants are everywhere. We looked at this diagram of all the parts of an ant, and we learned that ants live in colonies. They live together. So now that we've done all of these things, what do you think is the main topic of this book? Let's hear it. What do you think? Yeah, this book is mostly about ants. We got a lot of information about ants today. All right. Remember, your main topic is written in just one sentence. Okay. It's telling what the book is mostly about in one sentence. So your job today is to go on Nearpod, okay? There's a Nearpod link attached to your assignment. You're going to click that. Then you're going to complete the activities on Nearpod. You're going to do this for 2 nonfiction texts, one called Meet a Baby Panda, one called The Brooklyn Bridge. You're going to read or listen to the text, then you're going to answer the question about the main topic of the text, then you're going to draw or write about 2 facts you learned about each text, okay? One last thing, just don't forget, friends, to click submit after answering each question on Nearpod. That's so important. If you don't click submit, then we can't see your work, okay? So after you're done answering, click submit, all right? And we hope you enjoy our Nearpod activities today. Have fun, readers!